What's up? I'm Tanner. I'm a natural bodybuilder, and the reason I'm starting shirtless in my bathroom once again is because it's weigh-in Wednesday. So I have no idea what the scale's going to say, honestly. Oh, you know, you know, that's not that bad. I thought it was going to be worse. That's only a 3 pound jump from last week, and I'm finally 200 pounds again. So okay, well, I'm now showered and have food. So let's talk about the weigh-in. First off, ran out of oatmeal. We're back to smoothies for breakfast until I get more oatmeal, which is fine. Not complaining, just saying. Um, Also, I know I said it in there, but only a 3 pound gain is pretty good. And I think now is when we'll see my weight to really start stabilizing. It might actually become a fight for me to put on weight. Because whenever you go into a show, you're so depleted. Like everything. I was dehydrated. My glycogen in my body was depleted. Like all of it, everything was depleted. So afterwards, you put on weight really fast just for the simple fact that you're intaking water again, that you're eating carbs again, like so. There's that. Um, yeah. So I think really now we're gonna see my weight start stabilize, and me might have, gosh, my caveman. I might actually have to start like kind of fighting to try and gain weight, but we'll see. Yeah, I think that's it. It's arm day, so see you there in a minute. Or lunch again. I don't know. Okay, potatoes. It's time for arms. Up in weight by 10 pounds. Oof. Should we try upping the weight? Let's do it. Okay, sorry for the lack of talking over there. I was trying not to bother that dude y'all saw behind me. Um, I was taking a good nap before this, bro. I say good. It was like a little 30-minute power nap while I was waiting on my dad to get back home because I drive his truck around right now. Um, but I'm gonna skip. I'm not doing forearms today again today. Just one more time. We're gonna not directly hit forearms. It would be fine. I know. It's just like I said. I rather prioritize this and skip forearms one more time. It's not that big of a deal. Also, I just saw my gym's getting hack squat. I'm so excited, bro. Gosh, we're gonna have some good times on that thing. I have no idea where they're gonna put the hack squat, but I'm excited. it's gonna be it's gonna suck. It's gonna cause me so much pain. That's why I'm excited. But yeah. So no forearms today, but we're gonna do the same as the last arm day with 3 biceps and 3 tricep movements. So yeah. See you at the next tricep movement then. Right, Dadgum. 1 second. I think I'll be able to talk over there. With the next movements. Okay, this movement was not the original plan, but someone got on the machine I was going to use right as I was about to go over to it, which is fine. It just means I had to change it up a little bit. But no, what I want to talk about is like, you realize you're not pushing yourself hard enough at all. I mean, I was doing those curls, those incline curls y'all saw, and on my second set I get like 6 or something. I kind of set them down, I'm like, yeah, that wasn't enough. I'm like, I must have barely pushed myself on that set. Didn't hurt at all. And next set I walk in and I get 12. I'm like, yep, this is the difference, Tanner. But yeah, we're doing crossbody hammer curls. There you go. And yes, whenever I can't do any more, I do some swing cheat reps. Because Ronnie Coleman did that, okay? So can I. But we're doing, trying to think what they're called. Seated. Y'all will see in a second. I can't think of the name. Seated skull crushers. That was the name. That's what they're called. I'm telling you, my mind goes so blank whenever this camera turns on. It's really a problem. But that's why I don't like doing those, because dadgum does it. It just makes my shoulders hurt, and I feel like I can't really push myself, you know, if that makes any sense. But no, yeah, to talk and to elaborate more on that pushing yourself thing, I, for so long, have been like always doubting whether or not I'm pushing myself hard enough. You know, like that's just something I think about. Let me give you a little helpful tip. If you are insecure, doubting if you're pushing yourself hard enough, you're insecure about how hard you're pushing yourself, or wondering if you're pushing yourself hard enough, you're probably not pushing yourself hard enough, right? Because at the end of the day, if it's like man, I was really getting it. I was really, voice crack. I was really pushing it, really going for it, really whatever. That's not something you're gonna have to be questioning, right? On that second set of incline curls, I think that's the one y'all saw. Maybe y'all saw the first set. I don't know. You know, I did like 6, like I said. I just set them down. All nice and gentle, like I just set them down. And gosh, that pissed me off because it's like, because that was nothing. It was so easy. There was no pain. There was no struggle. There was no, I literally can't do anymore. There's none of that. It was just, I'll set them down. Right, and then that next set, I literally could not do anymore. Like, I don't know. If I'm gonna bring up My Hero right now, if there is one thing that I really wish I could take away from the series and like almost put into myself, is there's a few things, but maybe that one thing above everything else is Bakugo. If you look at him as a character, the intensity he brings into every situation to win, regardless of what it is, to kill his opponents, which is what he always says. That is something I want for myself. And I know I sound like a nerd or a loser or whatever. I don't care. I don't care. The intensity to give everything you do, everything you have, to strive, to push, to want to win. And I'm not ever saying that that want to win should overlap your kindness or love or compassion for other people, but kindness, love, compassion don't apply to this situation. This is me versus me. This is me sitting here moving weights, trying to push myself, trying to grow and become the biggest, as big as I can be, as strong as I can be, as lean as I can be, whatever your goal is. There is no kindness, compassion for other people involved right now. This is you versus you. This is you pushing yourself. This is you saying, this is you going to war with that person you see in the mirror. And I know that sounds corny. Everyone says it that way. Again, I don't care. I want to have that intensity, that fire to win and to push myself. I don't know. That was my thought as I was being a wimp, essentially. But yeah, I don't know. Let me grab a wipe real quick. I'll be back in a second. Okay, but yeah, I mean that's just push yourself today, and I'm gonna do the best to push myself. But I think I'll bring back pump checks tomorrow. Uh, so that'll be it for today, though. So thank you very much, as always, for watching. Love you all. Log in today, do something productive. Read your Bibles preferably, and let me know if y'all have any suggestions or things y'all want me to see or talk about, or things y'all want to see from me or talk about. That's the way I meant to word it. Hope you all have a blessed day. Peace out.